Hi, everyone. Thank you for being with us. We've got an exciting Hoops broadcast coming your way on 2K Sports. Along with the all-star team of Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. Hello and welcome. Glad you could join us here on 2K Sports. Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside. We've got the visitors facing the home team. It'll be Fort Worth off the tip. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
Harris outside. And he drives in. And Harris throws it down.
Yeah, going on the take without any hesitation.
And it's Fort Worth's ball. To the inside. Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down hard.
Yeah, just his first year in the league, but Wembanyama showing he's comfortable getting a little fancy with it.
Pass to Thompson. Thompson with a steal. For three, Durant. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Opportunistic basketball. Gets a great look at the three in transition.
To the paint. Thompson outside. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
And he really shoots with incredible efficiency from all over the court. I mean, I just love Thompson and how he likes to keep the mid-range shot alive and well.
Outstanding look right there. Love to see him pass it up for a better look.
Stan, there's always a lot of attention on Trae Young. What do you think his defining quality is?
Well, look, Brian, he's one of the premier facilitators in the NBA. Not many players have the timing he does. Whether it's a lob or off the bounce, his passes find the mark.
Young from long range.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Good ball movement here by Fort Worth. And here's Thompson for three. Drops in the three.
Not too many players have ever had the feel for the three-point shot like Clay. He was born to shoot the deep ball.
Here's Paul. And it's slammed in by Paul.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
What surgically repaired leg? I mean, come on. Thompson has made it all the way back after a series of tough breaks.
Shot's good by Thompson.
Ooh, that's like velvet. That's the kind of finger roll that ends up on old highlights.
Wembanyama's got space. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Wembanyama's got 8.
And look at the soft touch. The rookie, Wembanyama, has really gotten this dialed in.
The assertive approach paying dividends there. Shot ready on the catch and made it look easy.
That one goes. Count it.
Add KD's mid-range J to the game's unblockable shots alongside the sky hook and the step-back three. He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Inside. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And you see how fluid Wembanyama is. 7'5" guys shouldn't be able to move like this.
The three, Durant. Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Boy, oh boy. Both teams lighting it up to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their teams.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Fort Worth?
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And not only that, you like how they're turning defense into offense, forcing turnovers and capitalizing.
Here's Jones.
Encouraging to see Doncic hustle like this on defense, wanting to make an impact and doing just this.
And Doncic has got the ball here for Fort Worth. And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down. That's Luka Doncic, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. He completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game.
Now here's Harris. Pass to Adams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Virginia Beach needs to get off the shot. Jones misses. Fort Worth leading by 4. Here's Lewis. Flushes it down to finish the break.
Few guys distribute better than Doncic. He's got good instincts for when and where to send the ball. Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Virginia Beach shooting their first free throws of this game. So both teams changing it up here. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. And it's Fort Worth's ball. They've only given up 1 point in the second quarter. That one coming at the line. Young with the signature tray.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
Virginia Beach with the ball. 8-point game. Pass to Adams. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time.
Yeah, this is where Adams looks to score, especially when he has a matchup he likes.
Now here's Adams. Adams double team. And here's Doncic outside. Adams grabs the miss. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. Virginia Beach shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
And Paul is a leader both on and off the floor. Any coach in this league would love to have.
But if you have the ball on the interior, the defense naturally collapses inward. Then you just kick it out.
Durant. Randall pulls down the board.
The fall away, upping the degree of difficulty. You wonder if perhaps they could have gotten a better look.
On the drive, Paul is just so dynamic. Defenses can't find a way to stop him.
Here's Jones. And the dunk by Jones.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim. Oh, Durant with a steal. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. The three from Thompson. Thompson finishes in transition. Good execution.
You name a type of jumper, Thompson has mastered it. An all-time shooter.
Paul with the bucket.
Points in the paint is what coaches harp on. You got to convert those chances when you have them.
Now here's Thompson. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Young. 6 on the shot clock. Fort Worth needs to get off a shot here. They get the rebound. Back to Thompson. Here's Durant. Durant, so effective inside.
On the catch and shoot, Durant is so effective. You have to run him off his shot.
Jones, his shot is good.
Well, he clearly liked that look and made sure not to waste the opportunity.
Pass to Thompson. Here's Durant. Oh, KD! Filthy!
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. And it goes!
Great shot!
Amazing!
Oh, man. That'll silence a hostile crowd.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. All right, Grant, when we talk about the range Trae Young possesses, just how dangerous can this guy be?
Well, when he's on, he's a nightmare matchup for defenses. Once he crosses half court, he's a threat to score, which in turn really helps open up the floor for everyone else on his team.
Pass to Divac. And here's Paul. Virginia Beach moving the ball around. To the middle. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
What a swat. As Wembanyama refines his defense, more and more shots are going to be in danger.
Down low. Here's Young. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off. Here's Thompson. Oh, Klay Thompson with the bounce. Get up, Klay.
You expect this from an elite scorer like Thompson. Let's just hope he can maintain this rhythm. They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Here's Paul. 10 points for him. Here he goes. Out to Harris. Harris on the wing. Pass to Paul. Second chance shot. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
And Fort Worth with possession here. Trailing by 2. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. And there is a whistle. That goes on Tobias Harris. That's his first foul. Young looking around. Wembanyama screen. To the inside. Clock at 6. Outside Young. Shoots over Paul.
Yeah, Paul works hard on both sides of the ball. Puts good pressure on the shooter there.
Here's Paul. 12 points for him. Pass to Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Yeah, nice job finishing at the rim.
And it's Fort Worth's ball. Four-point game. Outside Young. Here's Lewis. 4-3. It's rebounded by Divac. Outside Paul. Pass to Jones. Out to Thompson. From outside the arc. Oh, he's been lethal. Connecting again, making him 9 for 9.
Just tremendous playmaking there. Moving it out for the 3. That was a high-level pass.
Blocked. .59 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Paul with the drive. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
And they're playing rock-solid basketball right now. Really starting to see that lead grow.
Well, that third quarter is when you want to increase your lead. Really building it up before that final quarter.
And he sinks the second. Here's Armstrong. And Virginia Beach with possession. They're on a 14-3 run. Oh, Adams with the block.
Oh, a fantastic defender. Adams embraces his role on this team as their defensive anchor.
Inside. Pass to Cassell. Shot clock at 5. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around. Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop that?
Adams. And so it's Virginia Beach, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. Back to the game. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. And Fort Worth with possession here. Doncic with it. Pass to Adams. Shot clock at 6. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
They have a never-give-up attitude.
Yeah, and as a coach, you love having a team like this. They've got 0 quit in them.
The 3, Durant hits the three-pointer.
For years, Durant has spoiled us with his incredible shot-making ability.
Jones. Pass to Randall. Back to Jones. Randall, left side. The kick out to Paul. Jacks up a 3. Durant with the rebound. And they're running. Young fires. The triple drops.
Yeah, seemingly unlimited range for Young. He is always confident.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Billy Donovan was just reviewing the plan with his team. He pleaded with his guys to keep their emotions in check, saying, you're battling right now. Continue to play smart. Don't try to be a hero out there. Play for one another. Guys, let's see what happens.
Thanks for that, Allie.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot. Don't even try to defend that. What a move, Julius Randle.
And Klay Thompson picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Thompson scanning the floor. Klay drives. Lays it in easily.
Man, you can't teach the toughness that Thompson plays with. He simply refuses to back down.
Thompson, no good on the free throw. And Virginia Beach with possession.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Thompson outside. Oh, no good on the layup. And it's Fort Worth's ball. This run now up to 13-2. Buries it from outside.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it. No stranger to the bright lights. CP with the slow heartbeat on the big play.
Outside Durant. Now Wembanyama. Wemby attacking.
And part of what makes Wembanyama so dangerous, a big guy who can push the pace.
Here's Paul. Yes, sir, it's good.
Yeah, and he's given them something to organize the offense around. He just keeps finding scoring opportunities.
Durant draws the double. Now Wembanyama jacks up a 3. The 3 ball is down.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Julius Randle. That's his first foul. They trail by 7. Klay Thompson. Yes! Locked in on the J.
You expect this from an elite scorer like Thompson. Let's just hope he can maintain this rhythm.
So the first one drops, and that brings him with an 8. Both free throws good from Thompson. Out of bounds. It'll be Virginia Beach's ball.
Yeah, what a disconnect. Sloppy play like that is something they can expect to come up in the film session.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
Yeah, time is not on their side. The score is not on their side. Nothing you can do. Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best of them.
Yeah. And that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
He gets the first, and that puts him up 5. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Extending the team's lead. Just solid execution at the line.
Thompson outside. Randall. Paul outside. For 3. Oh, no good. And now we've got an intentional foul. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 7-point lead. So we see Fort Worth get the win here. Just a gutsy performance.
Welcome, everyone, to 2K Sports. We've got an exciting basketball game coming your way in just a moment. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, and alongside tonight, Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, with Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. Welcome, everyone, to our broadcast. This is 2K Sports, bringing you tonight's game. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, I'm Kevin Harlan. Allie LaForce will be our reporter tonight on the sideline. It'll be the visiting team facing Virginia Beach.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Here's Brandon. Outside, KD. Trains the three-pointer.
And you just love how quickly KD gets into his shot. No wasted motion.
The finish. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Well, you could see as that was unfolding, he raced down the court and got great position to take advantage of the transition opportunity.
Divac, that's good.
Oh, and a terrific pass. Takes so much pride in
And it's a great finish!
Oh my gosh.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Paul can't get it to go. And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning and defense that led to it. But hard to bet against a talent of his caliber.
Virginia Beach working the ball around now. Here's Paul. Softly drops in the floater.
Boy, I don't think there have been too many players ever with a better touch than CP.
Here's Brandon. Randall with some nice D. Paul, right side. Stolen by Durant. And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant. And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. So both teams changing it up here. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Paul. It's rebounded by Ellis. And here we go with Toppin running it up the court. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Vlade Divac. Free throw is good by Toppin.
And this guy brings a lot of heart to his game, and that's something you have to respect. He's got that desire to make a difference on the floor.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Just a super unselfish guy. Doncic is all for getting his guys going. Enjoys setting the table.
Here's Jones. Toppin pulls it in.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort. Well, that is stifling coverage on the perimeter. That's how you stop a good shooter in his tracks.
In terms of off guards, Thompson is an all-defensive team-level player, can compete with the best of them. And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Over in the corner, Paul. Got it off in time. Wow, huge buzzer beater.
I did not think he was going to get that off in time.
He released it just in the nick of time. What a shot.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they've dictated the pace to this point, looking to run at every opportunity.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Stackhouse outside. Pass to Brandon. Here's Connect. Here's Wembanyama. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do. And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here's Wembanyama. 6 on the shot clock. Right wing. Here's Lucas. It's deflected.
Well, you always want your defenders to stay within reach of the shooter.
Virginia Beach trails by 5. You know, Stan, you look at Wembanyama's frame. Does he need to get any stronger? Put on more muscle, more bulk?
Well, Kevin, of course he could use to improve on his strength, but he's strong enough right now to be one of the best players in the league. We've seen that, but as he gets older, a lot of that strength's just going to come naturally. The scary thing is, for coaches and players around the league, not on his team, this guy's just going to keep getting better.
Oh, he threw that one down. Adams, one of the fiercest competitors in the league.
Randall with the bucket.
Oh, nice pass to set that bucket up.
Setting up the half-court offense now.
They've got to find a way, not enough ball movement or body movement when they get in the half-court.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He's ready to talk things through with them. Here's Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Throwing it down. Doncic showing off his hops.
KD on the wing. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. KD's got 8 points.
Well, good job there getting...
Oh, man.
Well, that was unbelievable. Not many guys can do what Ant-Man just did.
Divac misses. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Virginia Beach. 6-point game. Doncic with the steal. Ellis down low. It's good. And he makes his first shot of the game.
I like the assertiveness down inside. You have to be able to take advantage of those opportunities.
You know, they like Randall to be an offensive presence in the paint. They want him to be an option on every possession.
Pass to Ellis. Back to KD. From outside, off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And Adams with the slam.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
Now here's Edwards. The shot will not fall.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
Durant up and in on the layup. Durant's got 5 points now this quarter.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop that?
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Pacers up 4. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Pass to Brandon. Back to Doncic. Off target from outside. Virginia Beach trails by 4. A shot by Paul, no good. Doncic with it. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Toppin's got 10 points.
Yeah, I can't tell you what a difference second chance points make in a game. That can be the factor that swings the outcome.
Paul outside. Levots grabs the board. One-on-one here. And it's Doncic missing.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, that's one he'd like to have back. Those are the opportunities you have to convert.
Divac sets a screen to the inside. Oh, and the jam by Divac.
You see the fluidity there. Bonnie's a better athlete than most give him credit for.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Here's KD. Virginia Beach pulls it in. Randall outside. Back to Harris for the 3. That one doesn't drop. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Durant. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Picked by Randall. Teardrop shot. Shot clock at 6. And slam dunk by Divac.
Well, that's the kind of special athlete he can be. What a slam.
Out to Doncic. To the paint. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Back to Paul. Pass to Jones. It's stolen by Divac. Here's Connect. Hasn't made one yet. And it's good, 2 points.
As we see Connect expand his game, Dalton will get more active as a passer.
Here's Divac. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
That's a nice kick. Great feel for where to move with it.
Down low. Connect. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Connects. Got his first bucket in this one.
Going up strong inside, the rookie Connect doesn't hold back in the painted area.
Here's Thompson. Thompson hammers it down.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. Driving in. And that one's good. Brandon.
Easy shot for him. They'll take that every time up the floor.
Pass to D-Bots. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And the shot goes down.
And love how Paul seeks out his teammates. Superb at slicing the D to pieces with his passing.
And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
There's 14 seconds left to play here in the third. Pass to Wembanyama. On the wing, Doncic. And Jones sends it back. And out of bounds, Virginia Beach will have it. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. The Indiana Pacers up 5. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Virginia Beach trails by 5. Paul surveying the floor. And it's blocked by D-Bots.
Well, that's one way to avoid getting posterized. Stand tall and protect the rim.
And look at Durant using that long stride to stay out ahead on the goal.
And Randall throws it down.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. That one misses for Randall. Pass to Ellis. To the middle. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Such a unique player. Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall.
So both teams making some changes here. Doncic with the steal. Here's Brandon. Fires the 3. Good on the three-point shot.
And the thing about Doncic, he may be a little ball dominant, but he's already showing he can run the offense. And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Oh! And get the 3.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Doncic. That does not go. Virginia Beach trails by 8. Thompson. That shot no good. And here they come. Oh, what an assist. Leading him to the bucket.
Now, any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important. Look, he's doing what he can to try to keep them afloat offensively, continuing to stay aggressive.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Will Hardy said to the team. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks.
And Doncic, so crafty as a player. Remarkable at finding different ways to get these calls.
All free throws good from Doncic. Virginia Beach trails by 10. Devon's in the post, and he banks the layup in.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Jones fires. The three is off.
Well, I've been here before. You're looking to get back in the game, but desperation threes are not the way to do it.
Thompson on the drive. Not that time. It won't go. Into the lane. Doncic outside. Here's Brandon. Got it to go off the glass.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Here's Doncic. And they double up Doncic. Sinks the big jumper.
Well, that's just outstanding focus. Absorbing the contact and finding a way to finish.
And Ellis, no good on that one. Virginia Beach trails by 10. Durant, no good. Here's Brandon. Holmgren, right side. Ellis outside. 4 on the shot clock. Showing off the post moves right there.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this win.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Puts up the 3. Cleared away by Jones. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. And in the Welcome, everyone, to our broadcast. This is 2K Sports, bringing you tonight's game. Here with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And patrolling the sideline for us again tonight, Allie LaForce. We welcome you to our 2K Sports broadcast. Some great basketball in store for you. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, I'm Kevin Harlan. Allie LaForce will be our reporter tonight on the sideline. We'll see Virginia Beach facing San Jose. Durant with it, picked up by Thompson. Wasted no time on that one.
And for Durant, it's just that simple. Get the ball and shoot.
Yeah, nice work there. Found spot he wanted, pulled up, and just fired away.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
How about the body control Thompson has? Used to taking punishment and still able to convert.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfectly.
Virginia Beach working the ball around now. Randall left side. Stolen by Wilson. And now here comes Young leading the break.
Yeah, so smart of Young to push the pace as much as he can in transition.
Here's Paul. And the layup's good off the glass.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what. If he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Now, here is Young. From past the arc. Out to Thompson. Pass to KD. Bangs home the trifecta. Durant's got 6 points.
Well, KD could sit out there all day and nail threes if the defense lets him.
Thompson misses. Here's Virginia Beach with the ball. 7-point differential. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Both teams deciding to change it up. In the corner, it's Harris. Back to Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
An impressive athlete. I like seeing Thompson take it inside and drop the hammer.
Pass to Thompson. And here is Beal. He's covered by Thompson. In transition, here comes Virginia Beach. And there's Virginia Beach with another bucket.
Got a look he liked and didn't hesitate.
Thompson outside. From downtown. And he's good on the three ball. Thompson's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for San Jose. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for San Jose?
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And you can't turn it over against this team. That's a recipe for disaster, and we're seeing the results of that.
Harris's shot is off.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Look, when you attack inside, you give yourself a good chance to get to the line.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. It's Beal on the wing. Pass to Williams. Knocks down the three ball.
Yeah, you're not going to find too many floor generals better than Young.
Outside, Jones. Here's Adams. And Adams with the slam.
Well, when you're giving up dunks like that, you know you're not doing enough defensively.
The shot by Wilson, no good. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Kept alive. And he dunks it down.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
It's tipped. Klay Thompson has been leading the charge for San Jose. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Really. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And looking at what we've seen from San Jose, what do you guys think?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Yeah, and when you're hitting threes early, that opens up the floor and really helps your offense.
Oh, he threw that one down. Adams, one of the fiercest competitors in the league.
Pass to Williams. 5 on the clock. Lets the three fly. The rebound by Steven Adams. Here's Jones. Takes it inside. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Beal gets a wide open look. Good. And Harris gets the assist.
No hesitation whatsoever. I just love how Beal makes that decision quickly to shoot off the catch.
Here's Jones. San Jose grabs the miss. Outside Williams for three. The rebound by Steven Adams. Virginia Beach trails. Greetings, everyone. An enticing showdown here on 2K Sports. We're so glad you could join us. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, I'm Kevin Harlan. Allie LaForce will be our reporter tonight on the sideline. Welcome, everyone. So happy to have you along for this 2K Sports presentation. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. We'll see Virginia Beach facing Anaheim. The shot's good from Paul. Paul's got the opening basket of the game for Virginia Beach.
Well, Chris Paul's always been able to attack in the lane and find room to score.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Anaheim grabs the miss.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result. Well, I'm not sure what he was thinking there, but he drained it.
Now here's Paul. Can't cash in from close range. It's 2-on-1. A shot by Thompson. No one's around. Drops in the tray off the fast break.
With his strong shot mechanics, these long-range shots tend to look easy for Thompson.
pass to D-Bots. Here's Harris. Great touch on the 16-footer.
Well, they say the mid-range shot is dying, but it's good to see players still making these looks.
Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk. Now here's Paul. And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
Here's Williams. Misses the three.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Paul with the bucket.
So shrewd and elusive on the drive. Once Paul sees an opening in the defense, this guy goes into attack mode.
Attacking the heart of that defense. She was in point-blank range.
There's the drive. His shot is good. Scores his third basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%. Pass to Thompson. That one goes. Count it. Thompson's got 7.
Known as a shooter, Thompson's size allows him to score inside as well.
Here's Paul. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there. 8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
And I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early. Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Virginia Beach making a switch here. And Virginia Beach with the possession here. Pass to Paul. And here's D-Bots. Adams defending. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Shots good from Young.
Well, that is some slick dribbling there from Young. This guy beats you in so many different ways.
Armstrong with it. And Young picks him up defensively.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Virginia Beach shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Anaheim. Pass to Thompson. Screen by Adams. Lets it go with a 3. That one's not going to go. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws. For Virginia Beach, they've gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. And he's good on the first of 3. And the second free throw, good. Last one's off, and they'll settle for 2 points. A big-time effort for Chris Paul, providing a lot of energy for Virginia Beach. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Back right after this. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Virginia Beach.
Well, yeah, early on, the mid-range jumpers have been an important part of their attack. They're going old school.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
Here's Anaheim, trailing by 2. Pass to Reed. Some nice ball movement by Anaheim. Young with no one around. And a miss there on the triple. And Stan, you think about the skill level of Trae Young. What makes him, in your opinion, such a tough cover?
I think the best thing about Trae Young, Kevin, is, as much of a scorer he is, he's even better as a passer. And so it's hard to commit a second defender to Trae Young all the time because he will find the open people and create great shots for his team.
Here's Jones. Here's Armstrong. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. Armstrong's got the lead up to 5 now for Virginia Beach. Young, no good. Jones drives in. Drives to the hoop. And it's in there. Armstrong's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Read the defense beautifully, puts the ball on the floor and makes a play.
Pass to Toppin. And Anaheim tacks on 2 more.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Now here is Harris. Inside. Reed with the defensive effort.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
And talk about playing to your strengths. Getting Thompson a look from the corner, that's as bankable as almost any play you can call.
Here's Jones. Outside, Jones. Teardrop shot. Reed with the block.
Well, that's an incredible defensive effort there by him. He just erased that shot.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Here's Virginia Beach with the ball. Here's Armstrong. No good again that time. Pass to Reed. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Now, here's Adams. Jones looking for an opening. Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Virginia Beach making a switch here. .43 seconds left in the first half of the game.
Yeah, it seems like every night we get someone trying to break the glass.
Thompson for 3. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And this is Thompson's calling card, an exceptional shooter from downtown.
Outside Wilson. On the wing, Thompson. For 3. It's hauled in by Harris. And here is Paul. He's got 10. No good. 2 on the clock. A transition bucket for Tim Duncan. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Anaheim on top as they end the second quarter on a 12-4 run. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And it's Anaheim with the ball. It's a one-point game. To the middle. Oh, Duncan drops the hammer.
Yeah, and at 7-1, Duncan is a problem in the paint. Outstanding with his extension there and just hammering it home.
Hall. Out to Harris. Anaheim grabs the miss.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Thompson with the 3.
Anywhere on the arc, Thompson is a threat. You have to do all you can to run him off that line.
Anaheim, another fast break opportunity here. Back to Adams. Some nice ball movement by Anaheim. Here's Duncan. Divac with the block.
Playing strong defense inside the paint there. They'll think twice before trying that again.
The shot's good.
And it does a world of good for them to have Harris getting busy inside. Gives them that inside-out edge they're looking for.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And Williams is a baller. He's an exciting player to watch. Fantastic passer and shooter.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Young with the steal. To the paint. Here's Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Nothing the defense can do about that. Randall just powers it down.
It seems to be an overlooked part of Trae Young's game, but GA, he's led the NBA in total assists a few times.
No doubt. You initially think about Trae shooting, scoring, but he also runs the offense really well and wants to facilitate.
Well, he can play the four because he gets off the ground so well.
Back to Paul. Divac in the post. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Divac has got 6 points.
Well, we know what kind of scorer he is, but he could use a little help.
And we've seen Randall add a three-point shot. However, this is the area of the court he's most comfortable, that mid-range.
Now here is Harris. Can't connect from short range. Young outside. Pass to Randall. Outside Wilson. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Virginia Beach trails by 9. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, Paul is excellent at baiting defenders into fouling him. You really have to be disciplined when you defend him.
Both teams will make substitutions. And so he hits both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Collins with some nice D. Anaheim leading by 7. It's hauled in by Adams. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's KD. Durant strides in for the score.
It just moves so fluidly for a guy his size. Durant is an absolute terror to defend on the drive.
Thompson outside. And out of bounds as Anaheim gains possession. And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Five seconds left in the third quarter of the game. The third quarter comes to a close. Anaheim on top, up by 5. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a moment. 3/10 quarters behind us and more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Virginia Beach trails by 5. Ball outside with the drive. Wilson grabs the board. And it's Anaheim with the ball. Thompson inside the line. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. And Anaheim leads by 7.
And Thompson thrives in those catch-and-shoot situations.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Paul with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. Here's Wilson. Drops in the layup for 2.
Oh, she got a high percentage look and made the most of it.
Anaheim leading by 5. Right wing. Outside for Beal. Some nice ball movement by Anaheim. Here's Duncan. Got it! Duncan down low.
And Duncan just superb when he gets in close to the basket. Has a number of moves to choose from, and that soft, delicate touch near the rim.
Paul, no one around him. No good on the triple. Young taking his time here. Launches it. The rebound by Jones. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Virginia Beach. They trail by 7. Edwards making a statement.
Well, once Edwards saw his opening, it was game over. He delights in sticking it to you like this.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Billy Donovan was just reviewing the plan with his team. He told them no time to celebrate. The work is not finished. We've got to stick with it and keep growing what we've got here. Words of wisdom for his squad. Back to you.
And Allie, thanks so much. Ball outside. Driving inside. Cleared away by Jones. Anaheim leading by 5. Randall brings the double team. Nice execution down low.
And this is where Adams has the biggest impact. The closer to the basket, the more effective he is.
Oh, great touch off the pass.
And they need this one, so he really steps up and delivers.
.133 left here in the fourth quarter. Williams outside. Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Here's Virginia Beach with the ball. Devon's in the post.
Well, that's a lack of discipline defensively. Just stay on the floor and get your hand up.
He hits the first one, and that brings them within 5. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And he's got such a smooth stroke, and it never changes. Even.
Whoa!
And how about the mindset of Williams? Just constantly on the lookout to set up his teammates.
Williams with the rebound.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack. Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
That does not go.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots. Better selections. You have to be set up for success.
Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Adams jammed in. He was headed straight to the hoop the whole way.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
And Adams sends it back.
Well, no matter how close you are to the rim,
So it's Anaheim picking up the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, signing off for this presentation of NBA basketball. We'll see you later.
Hi, folks, and thanks for tuning in as we begin our broadcast tonight here on 2K Sports. Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside. Hi, and thanks for being with us tonight as we get ready for Hoops, brought to you by 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill. Allie LaForce will be reporting from the sidelines. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Edwards for three. Drains the triple.
well, it doesn't matter where he is on the court. If Edwards likes a look, he's going to take it.
And Paul gets it to go.
Points in the paint is what coaches harp on. You got to convert those chances when you have them.
Young attacking. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Well, look, because of his shooting ability, you have to get up on Young, but then that makes it even easier for him to blow by you.
Thompson with the drive, and the slam dunk by Thompson.
Oh, man, he got a step, and it was over.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
They're one of the greatest shooters ever. Thompson's confidence is what makes him so dangerous.
Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That's on Steven Adams.
Yeah, getting to the line is key in this league.
So he gets them both.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Pass to Adams. The kick out to Paul. Back to Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
And whenever Adams is aggressive on offense, it helps big time, especially when he's dunking it hard inside.
Inside. McDice. Adams grabs the miss. And it's Paul with the ball for Virginia Beach. Here's Durant. The kick out to Paul. Drives to the hoop. And it's slammed in by Paul.
What a drive by Paul there. You sometimes forget just how quick he still is.
Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Virginia Beach.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
Well, excellent read there by Edwards. He saw someone had a better shot, and he got them the ball. Talk about timing. That lead pass was right on cue.
Here's Young. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Here's Harris. Oh, misses the dunk. Kansas City leading by 3. Here's Bird. Finished off the break.
Yeah, you're not going to find too many floor generals better than Young.
Here's Paul. And it's Bird with a rebound. There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. Here's Adams. The layup misses. Here's Edwards. Down low. Paul with a steal. To the inside. Cuts off the pass. Here's McDyess. Oh, hammer it home.
Woo! Nice.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball here. Pass to Edwards. For 3, Smith. Rebounded by Virginia Beach. On the wing, Jones. Got it up. Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Kansas City on top, up 9. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdowns for Kansas City.
Well, they've set the tone early with their pace. So important to capitalize on transition opportunities, and it keeps the defense off balance.
Yeah, and also a great job hustling on turnovers and turning them into points. Defense creating offense so far in this one.
And there's always a lot of attention on Trae Young. What do you think his defining quality is?
Well, look, Brian, he's one of the premier facilitators in the NBA. Not many players have the timing he does. Whether it's a lob or off the bounce, his passes find the mark.
Out to Harris. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Young from long range with 1 on the clock. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Well, what a display of athletic ability. Hammering it down like that.
They set the pick. And it's Hachimura on the drive. Out of bounds. It'll be Virginia Beach's ball.
Miscommunication oftentimes leads to turnovers. That's something they'll want to discuss.
Here's Young. Here's Durant. Wilson grabs the board. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Kansas City. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. The offensive rebound. Count the basket. Monroe's got his first points of the game.
Well, that's just great hustle, extending that possession.
All right, Grant, when we talk about the range Trae Young possesses, just how dangerous can this guy be?
Well, when he's on, he's a nightmare matchup for defenses. Once he crosses half court, he's a threat to score, which in turn really helps open up the floor for everyone else on his team.
Edwards can't hit. To the middle. Here's T-Box. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
flushed home, and he had no intention of laying that in.
Here's Edwards. Getting it done inside. Edwards.
Well, I love when guys like Edwards work inside. Don't settle for jumpers. Get a solid look close to the rim.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Bird. Rebounded by Chris Paul. Pass to Young. Three-pointer. Divac. And the layup is good off the glass. Divac got 8.
Plays like that make a coach's life easy. Love the work rate he shows on the glass to get the score.
Here's Edwards. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
And looking at Edwards, the offensive skills he has are impressive. Now he must focus on improving his defense.
And Kansas City making a change here. Outside Paul. To the paint. Take it away. Pass to McDyess. And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night. The first free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Durant, no good. Kansas City leading by 8. Now Young with a steal. To the inside. And it's slammed in by Adams.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
And so it's Kansas City with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And they've done well in limiting Durant's production, making him uncomfortable and getting him out of rhythm. We'll be right back after this word. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. A chance to get a quick injury report.
Hey guys, Kansas City's head athletic trainer gave me an update. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. While it took some time for him to completely recover from this injury, there is a chance that he could play on it. So we'll be monitoring him closely. Back to you.
Allie, thanks for the info. This injury certainly looks like it could be serious.
Here's hoping it's not, but yeah, this team may have to get used to playing without him for a bit.
Yeah, you never want to speculate on injury, but that didn't look like something you were going to bounce back from quickly.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Time called here. Kansas City decides to talk it over. Both teams will make substitutions. Kansas City leading by 10. Thompson with a steal. Pass to Edwards. To the middle. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
When you're trying to cut into a lead, you can't afford that kind of mistake.
Yeah, that's just a lack of focus. Plays like that can really frustrate a coaching staff.
Outside Wembanyama. Some nice ball movement here by Kansas City. Wembanyama screen. And here's Hachimura. Back to Doncic. 5 to shoot. And here's Hachimura. No made baskets yet. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And Virginia Beach with possession. Trailing by 10. Here's Paul. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Paul's got 6.
Yeah, and despite his relative lack of size, CP very crafty finishing inside.
Paul with the double. Doncic outside. Pass to McDyess. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Off target at the rim. Now here's Adams. No good with a layup.
Well, I know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss. Yeah, way back when I started coaching, you never wanted a three-pointer on a fast break. Now, it's the shot teams are looking for.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And Kansas City making a change here. And it's Paul with the ball for Virginia Beach. 11-point game. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. And it's slammed in by Paul.
Oh, wait. Big finish. Big time. And, man, did they need that.
You can tell he's trying to get him going with that dunk.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
The three from Thompson. Outside for Wembanyama. 4 on the clock. With the tip. McDyess. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. McDyess has got 10 points in the game. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Nice burst there from Paul to get some points off the drive.
Virginia Beach shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Such a good mentor for the younger players. Paul is a vocal leader who will also lead by example.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Beautiful play design. Anytime you get a dunk off an inbounds play, you know your strategy is on point.
And Virginia Beach with possession. They trail by 9. Back to Edwards. Outside Durant. What a throwdown from KD.
And when Durant is clear for takeoff, no hesitation.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And Klay Thompson picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And so it's Kansas City with it. They've led by as many as 11. Edwards looking it over. Just 5 to shoot. Here we go. And Durant with the big finish.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a balance.
And so it's Kansas City closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Here's Beal. Driving inside. And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, Billy Donovan was just reviewing the plan with his team. He told his team, once you grab the rebound, run with the ball. Don't give them a single second to catch their breath. We control the pace of this game, not them. Guys, expect the pace to pick up.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Clock is at 3. All sorts of time. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
Well, hey, that's using all of the shot clock, right? Edwards beats the buzzer.
And Virginia Beach making a change here. Oh, Klay Thompson with the bounce. Get up, Klay.
Flying in with the one-hand slam.
That right there was a statement finish. And there's a pick. Inside. McDyess. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Yeah, it just seems like every year Edwards gets more comfortable running the pick and roll.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Here's Durant. And stolen by Edwards. Here's the break. Oh, they get a hand on it. Stolen by Thompson. Outside Adams. And they double up Harris. Here's Durant. From deep. KD splashes the triple.
For years, Durant has spoiled us with his incredible shot-making ability.
Outside Edwards. Oh, stolen by Harris. Adams. Ready off the pass. He lays it in.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Edwards is doubled. It's tipped. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Durant.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Get up, Anthony Edwards.
Well, that was unbelievable. Not many guys can do what Ant-Man just did.
A thunderous two-hander with authority.
Cold-blooded. You can count on Thompson to keep an even temperature as the game heats up. Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. On the wing, Thompson. He got a piece of it.
Well, you have to deny these easy shots when you can. They send a clear message to your opponent.
Outside Edwards. And he slams it down.
Wow, these are the moments that Edwards lives for. He is dynamite in the clutch.
Now Paul. Now Adams. Outside Harris. There's the steal. It's off his foot. And the ref's whistling a kick ball. And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
They could go for the foul here, but the safer bet may be to hunker down on defense and try for a turnover. Because even if the shot clock runs out, they'll still have some time to work with.
And so it's Kansas City with it. They've led by as many as 11.
With the pressure mounting, Harris delivers a huge bucket.
And that's an intentional foul. And now they decide to foul intentionally. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. That's off as well, so he misses both. And Virginia beats with possession. 4-point game. Oh! There's the block.
Oh, that's some nasty defense, protecting the cup.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Durant! The triple drop!
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he ends up making the second. And that'll put him up 2. And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. What do you think Coach will be drawing up here?
More than enough time to get a bucket.
No doubt, but they might have to draw up something that the defense isn't expecting.
Ball with it. Now Thompson. For the win. He's off from 3. And so it's Kansas City winning this one. And this was an emotional win for them. No doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy in this arena.
And that about wraps it up. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.